Gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to film this week's edition of the EDS News and I don't have a partner. Gosh. What class are you guys going to?
Broadcasting.
We have to go film the 25th edition of the EDS News. Upper School Academic Bowl had a practice at Castle High School on Tuesday against other local schools. EDS will be represented with social studies, science, math, and fine arts teams. The teams compete by answering academic questions on each of these subjects. The invitational competition will be on Tuesday, April 16th at North High School. Good luck to all of our academic bowl teams.
On Tuesday, parents and rising middle school and upper school students gathered in the gym for Mr. Kuntz's very first State of School address. At 6 o'clock, the rising primary school students started in their classrooms that they will be in next year. After the State of School, primary parents had the opportunity to chat with the new homeroom teachers. Rising fifth graders gathered in the upper school commons with Mr. Sogard to get information about entering middle school. The 6th and 8th grade rising families visited middle school classrooms. The State of School and Step Up Night was a success, thanks to all who attended this important event.
Congratulations, Eagles! This weekend we have 2 upper school groups traveling in Indianapolis for state competitions. Our first ever upper school speech team will be traveling to Indianapolis to compete in the state competition. Aiden Coots in broadcasting, Danielle Scavella in dramatic pose, Michael Kraft and Will Schulteis in humorous duo, Muhammad Khan in humorous prose, and Connor Boyle and Brandon Foster in humorous duo will be performing at the Fishers High School in Fishers, Indiana. Although they qualified, dramatic duo Abdallah Tia and Sydney Hoskins will not be competing, and William Foster has been entered as an alternate. Along with our upper school speech team, our upper school archery team has 3 shooters that qualified for state. Reed Stobbits, Sydney Hoskins, and Evan Kinetcar will be shooting at the state fairgrounds in Indianapolis this Saturday. Be sure to wish your fellow Eagles good luck and congratulations again.
8th graders, mark your calendars for Friday, March 15th from 10 p.m. to Saturday at 6 a.m. for a fun-filled lock-in at school. Dr. Gibson will be sending an email to families with more details on what to bring with you.
Now it's time for upcoming events. This Saturday there is a boys basketball regional game at 11 a.m. at Lagudi. Also on Saturday is a state archery meet where our 3 archers who qualified will be shooting. There's also a state speech meet this Saturday. Next Wednesday, March 13th, there will be a sports award night and a key couple meeting on Thursday. Some important upper school dates. On March 13th, the AP exam money is due. Registration is now open and must be completed before the 13th. Also on March 13th, the proposals for the senior projects are due to their teachers for the approval process. That's it for upcoming events. Tune in next week for more.
This week on What's Hot, the Trump and Kim Jong-un summit. North Korea requested the U.S. to lift all economic sanctions, while the U.S. wanted North Korea to disassemble some of their nuclear weapons. No agreement was reached, so the summit was cut short. That's it for this week on What's Hot. Tune in next week for more.
Now it's time for this week's sports. Your day school Eagles are the sectional 64 champions in basketball. It's the second sectional title for EDS and the first one since 2012. The Eagles defeated the Jeeps of Northeast DuBois on Friday to secure a spot in the title game by a score of 55-44. A combo of juniors led the way for day school, as Noah Hoopman had 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 blocks, while Elijah Stewart scored 14 and dished out 6 dimes. After knocking off DuBois, the boys headed back to a Wood Memorial the next day to face the Trojans. The Eagles led by 12 at the half, but a 12-0 run from Wood made it 30-30 at the end of the third. The game went back and forth before Scott Schulteis knocked down a 3 and Grant Allen went 3 for 4 from the line in the closing minutes to secure the victory. Grant scored 13 points on the night and Noah added 7 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 blocks. Coach Brooks and the team cut down the nets in Oakland City. Come support the Eagles as they take on Bar Reeve in Game 2 of the Regionals in Lagodi at 11 a.m. on Saturday. Tickets are $10. That's it for sports this week.
Now for this week's miniature edition of In the Halls, where we put EDS students on the hot seat.
Which letter of the alphabet has the most water?
Gee, I might need help from Mr. Greenwell.
I don't know.
What do you call...
C. To be honest, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. C.
What do you call a sleeping dinosaur?
A sleeping dinosaur. I don't know.
A tyrannosaur?
Storosaurus.
Sleepwalks?
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
'Cause 7, 8, 9.
Because 8, 9.
7, 8, 9.
7, 8.
Yeah.
Okay,
7, 8,
9.
What type of tree can fit in your hand?
A palm tree.
Yeah, a palm tree.
No idea.
Palm tree.
Palm tree.
What animal is always at a baseball game?
What animal? Oh, a bat.
A bat.
A bat.
I'm just like standing here like the whole time. I haven't done it.
Bat.
Thank you guys for helping me film the 25th edition of the EDS News.
No problem. There will be more 8th graders next week.
Tune
Tune in next week for the 26th edition of the EDS News.